Welcome to the Festival of Storytellers.
I can't tell you how excited I am to be on right now. It's been a couple of weeks of excitement, getting prepared, and I've done a lot of things in my life, but this has got to be close to the top.
Thank you, ReadersMagnet, and thank you, John, for putting this forth and taking the chance on us authors in presenting this out to the world.
I've enjoyed this immensely, Joanne.
Ellie, so have I. Thank you for who you are, and thank you, ReadersMagnet. You all are beautiful, and you've worked so very hard, and we are blessed.
We are.
I thank everybody that's involved with this process, because we know writers need readers and writers need publishers. We thank ReadersMagnet and everybody that's involved. I love ReadersMagnet. They say, we share your stories with the world.
Hello, fairgoers. Hello, storytellers, and hello, world. We now have a few more days to go before our second season of the Festival of Storytellers, and that will be this coming November 8th up until the 21st. It's a 14-day fun-filled event that will show you exactly how everyone has a story to share or to tell. So you can also visit our website or the website, which is the www.thefestivalofstorytellers.com. And please make sure that you signed up in there as part of the audience or as a fairgoer, so you will be updated with the latest happenings. Um, right now, we are streaming live through our Facebook or Readers Magnet Facebook page and also through our Readers Magnet YouTube channel. So make sure that you follow us in both of these social media platforms so that you will be notified with the latest happenings too. So today, uh, we have one of our featured authors, Mr. Michael Sanborn. He's the author of the book An Alcoholic Collateral Damage that was published just this year. And this is actually his second book. He got another one, which is A Cop in Small City Examining Mission and Integrity. But today we're going to be featuring the An Alcoholic Collateral Damage. So, hi, Mike. How are you?
I'm Red. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm actually very excited to do this interview with you today. I mean, I've been able to join you in this journey in publishing this book, so I'm pretty much familiar with this book of yours, though. But thank you as well, Mike, for being with us here today. I know you're a very busy person, and probably the audience would like to know more about you. Can you tell us more about yourself?
Well, I teach online too. So I'm an online teacher. I've been teaching for years.
Mm.
I've done police work and done foster parenting and got
Wow.
3 college degrees. So there's a lot.
Yeah, and that is why I know this interview will be quite hard for us to set it up because I know you're still doing some teaching, but thank you again for giving us an opportunity to do this interview with you today. So today, An Alcoholic Collateral Damage. This book was just published a couple of months ago, right? I
Right.
just want to know what is the inspiration behind writing these books.
Well, after writing my first book, it was
Mm,
basically I was trying to tell people what it's like to be police, and
mm,
so some good police, some bad police, and all that. So then, as I wrote that book, I think, gee,
Mm,
I had a pretty rotten childhood. I started something that some other people. So
mm,
I thought maybe what I experienced and how I came through it, if I
mm.
share that with people, it may help them. Or if they
Right.
didn't go through it, they may understand what other people go through.
Yeah, absolutely. You're pretty much right in that one, Mike. Well, aside from that one, what do you think is the impact of writing a or this book to you and to your loved ones or friends, something like that?
For me, it was really emotionally trying because it brought me
Mm,
back to the very horrible things in my life. Um,
exactly.
that I've kept to myself, which if you grew up an alcoholic, you learn to keep that stuff to yourself. So
Mm,
when I gave it to my family to proofread it for me, they
mm.
had no idea what I'd been through. They were stunned. They were really shocked.
Yeah, I can absolutely agree with you, Mike. When I read this book quite some time ago when we had first start working on it, I was really impressed with the storyline of this book. It brings me back in time. It brings me back to the time that I'm still young. And that is what I can say about this book. It will really make you sit down on a couch and get a cup of coffee and finish the book. That's all I can say about it. And anyway, for those who are watching us live right now, please grab a copy of Mike's book on alcoholic collateral damage. That is also available on his website, author Michael Sanborn, or author G. Michael Sanborn dot GoDaddySites.com. That is his website. You can also check that out in Amazon. And Mike actually have a copy of his books, and we're talking about the two books. Can you show it to our audience, Mike, so
Okay.
that they will see? Okay.
This is the alcoholic collateral damage.
Wow, nice cover.
Yeah, you guys designed it. Nice, nice job. Thank you. And this is
Uh-huh.
a cop in a small city
Yeah.
examining mission and
Wow.
integrity.
hmm And this book, guys, right now we're pretty much getting some positive reviews in Amazon. You can check that out, if you want to. And if please make sure as well that you check his YouTube channel. He got a YouTube channel. It's still working right now, right? That YouTube
Right,
channel. Okay.
right. All you got to do is search my name and you'll find it on YouTube.
Okay, that's lovely. That's lovely. So anyway, I also would like to know that if during the process of writing this book, did you consider, you know, using a different title or something like that?
Um, uh, well, I thought about Survivor, but that's kind of overused. And what Survivor
Yeah.
means,
hmm
and Survivor kind of implies that you've escaped it and you're
Mm.
completely healed. But you never,
Okay.
like an alcoholic that stops drinking, they're forever an alcoholic. While everybody they
Right.
hurt on the way is going to forever be damaged. So we learned, that's what the purpose of my book. I'm going to show you some of my coping skills and how
hmm
my three siblings didn't cope nearly so well. And why? Well,
Wow.
basically, it was my college education and marrying well. My wife's a
Mm.
wonderful woman, and I
hmm
have wonderful children. So that makes a big difference.
Wow. And what would you like your readers to feel after, reading this book on
Yeah.
alcoholic collateral damage?
Well, if they've grown up in an alcoholic family, then hopefully it validates them and encourages them to move on and realize that they're never going to forget it. Um, but for people who have never experienced that, certainly somebody around you has grown up with an alcoholic family, so you can better
Mm.
understand that.
Yeah, that's true. And I had a couple of family member to that, well, I would say uncles, that went into that kind of situation back then. But I believe they were able to recover, you know, but it takes them some time. So aside from that, Mike, I would like to ask you if what is your what do you think is your message for your readers? Do you have anything to say to them, or maybe what do they expect from you, during the Festival of Storytellers event?
Well, the encouragement and You
Mm,
know, when you're growing up in an alcoholic family, we go through stages. We have milestones. It's very, very
mm,
different in an alcoholic family,
mm.
and then throughout your life, we go through stages. And early adulthood, mid adulthood, and late adulthood, they're developmental stages too. So
Right.
lots of times you go back and you revisit, and we all have our triggers from those times back then too.
Agree. Hmm. So there you go, guys. This book is really amazing. It can really provide you a lot of inspiration. It can provide you a lot of learnings as well by the end of the day. So please do not forget to grab a copy of this book. Again, his website is author G. Michael Sanborn .godaddysites.com, and this is also available in through Amazon and Barnes and Noble, so you can check them out. Okay, an alcoholic collateral damage. So, Mike, it has been a pleasure talking to you today, and thank you so much for giving us, idea about your book, or we can say books. And everyone, thank you as well for tuning in our live session. Any message for the audience, Mike, before?
But thank you for listening, and thank you very much for buying the book, and I hope you're well. And we we lived through this together.
Yep. Thank you as well, Mr. Michael Sanborn. And everyone with Reader's Magnet, we share your stories with the world, and good day.